Hello everyone. Today I wanted to do a video on a subject which I've been asked a lot about, whether you should buy an OLED C8 or whether you should just wait for the C7 to become even more cheap, or even just buy the C7 outright, the C7 LG 65 or 55 inch OLED. In front of me you're seeing the 65-inch version, and it features one of the videos of Jacob and Katie Swartz, which are, for reference, very high quality videos. To come back to the subject, the C8 is the new panel, well, the new TV series from LG this year, and it's pretty much the entry-level OLED set. There's the lower B8, but as many of you may know, the B8 features inferior technology. So the B8 from this year is probably comparable to the 2070 OLEDs from LG. And if you're going to buy a new TV, you should probably avoid the B8 altogether, because it has pretty old TV tech, featuring the A7 processor instead of the new A9 processor from LG. To come to the central point of this video, as said in the news video from HDTV Tests, the new panels from LG from 2018 do not have a new actual OLED panel. The panel itself from the 2018 series is exactly the same as the 2017 series. What this means is, if you're going to buy a new 2018 C8, you're not actually getting an improved panel when compared to the C7 series or any other series from 2017. And the thing with this is, you're actually only paying a pretty high premium for better processing. And as a lot of you may know, the best processing power from any OLED TV in 2017 was from the Sony A1. And yeah, well, let me tell you, so far I've heard that the quality of the C8 only compares, is about the same as the A1 from 2017. So the only major difference seems to be in this new series is processing power, which was just a new chipset from LG in the 2018 series. And the panel itself actually is exactly the same panel as 2017. So people actually wanting to buy a new OLED, in my opinion, you can do either three things. First of all, buy the new C8 or any other higher series which LG offers, but do know that the panel itself is exactly the same as the 2017 panels. So you're not actually getting higher peak brightness or any other panel things which are improved in the 2018 series. The panel is just exactly the same as 2017. So you're just paying for better processing power, which the A1 obviously already had in 2017. The second thing you can do is buy a C7 at a great discount, or a B7. They're pretty much the same except for the stand. The C7 and B7 have come down considerably and are right now pretty much the best choice, in my opinion, if you want to have a great quality OLED. The C8 will probably be slightly better because of better processing power. But aside from that, the TVs are pretty much identical. And yeah, I think the C8 might be marginally better than the C7, and will probably be around on par with the A1, as we're seeing the A1 not actually being discontinued, but actually being carried on to the 2018 OLEDs by Sony. And the third option you can do is wait for the new year, obviously 2019, as HDMI 2.1 will be a thing in these televisions, and high frame rates can actually be carried on from any HDMI device, which isn't the case with the C8 OLEDs, which I was disappointed about a lot in the 2018 series OLEDs. The 2019 series will probably have an improved panel, as it would be pretty weird to actually have the same panel for 3 consecutive years. and aside from that, it will have HDMI 2.1. So you might be thinking, then why would I even consider buying a 2018 series OLED? And there's actually only one reason, which to me could be a big choice to go for the new 2018 series, and that is the C8 77-inch panel. The thing is with previous OLED series, that the 77-inch panel was always preserved for either the G series or the W series, and this meant that you paid a huge premium to just have a bigger than 65-inch OLED. And this meant just spending at least 10,000 euros, even at the beginning of this year, 20,000 euros to have a larger OLED than 65 inches. And the C8 is an entry-level OLED in a 77-inch size. So this means that you're going to get a much bigger OLED screen, probably at a much bigger discount. I think you can expect 77-inch OLEDs to drop to around, let's say, 6,000 to 5,000 euros later this year, around Thanksgiving, when the prices are at its lowest. And I think that is probably the biggest plus of these 2018 OLED series, making the 77-inch OLEDs more accessible to the average consumer. I myself would love to have a 77-inch OLED for a real cinema-like screen in my living room, but so far these screens have been way too expensive to buy, actually. And this new introduction of the 77-inch series in the entry-level segment means that 77-inch OLEDs will become much cheaper and much more accessible for a lot more people, instead of just, the very rich people who have 10,000 euros worth of pocket change. So that was my video for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope this will help you with making a decision whether to buy the new C8 or just buy a heavily discounted C7, as these panels go from the 55-inch for like 1,500 euros to 2,500 euros for the 65-inch, which in my opinion is a steal for OLED panel. So thanks for watching, stay tuned for next videos, and goodbye.